Just waiting on the audience to build up here as usual. Hope everybody's having a good Friday and got off work and ready for the weekend. Let's just see where this discussion goes. All right, and just let me know if anybody's out there. All right. Hey, Tammy. Denise, this isn't Tyler Perry. Hi, Nicole. Pip McKnight. Hey, everybody, don't have own. Yeah, I know it's kind of frustrating because it's always like a extension of a package most people already have now. For everybody who's tuned in based off the title, if you can see the screen, what we're going to be talking about is pretty much an extension of a video I posted yesterday about should the haves and the have-nots continue once Tyler Perry has left the OWN network and moved to Viacom. Hey, Eric, Channing, Denise, Pib, Jacqueline, everybody that's tuned in. So everybody who's joined in, what we're talking about is the show, what the future of the haves and the have-nots. That's pretty much the gist of this conversation, and I'll probably do another live stream with another person, but I just wanted to get your thoughts. Do you think that haves and have-nots could or should continue after 2020? I don't think Candace will die, but she is getting a bit annoying. Now, my ideas are pretty much the fact that I look at TV shows like The Game, for example. That's the best example I can think of a show that got canceled after 3 seasons on the CW and then moved to BET for another 6 seasons, and then it ended after season 9. Now, personally, I stopped watching The Game after season 5 once Melanie and Derwin left the show. It really didn't grab my attention. But when it comes down to the haves and the have-nots, that is definitely a show that I want to continue, but I only want it to continue going on if it's actually going to remain good in terms of the quality. You keep the same actors and actresses. Denise, I think it should stay going on OWN. Well, I don't think it's going to happen due to Tyler Perry's contract. So I think it's pretty much, I guess you could put it this way. Once he leaves, everything else leaves. And like I said in the video, I really hope the show gets to the point where we get to the finale on OWN. If it is the true ending of the haves and the have-nots, then we should wrap up all the storylines. We should get a conclusive ending. And no matter what happens, I would love a movie of the haves and the have-nots. A movie where we talk about all the things that happened before the show, like, you know, when Wyatt got molested at the camp, how Catherine met Jim, Hannah when she got raped, and Tony, how he met. There's so many storylines they need to cover. And based off the comments so far, a lot of people hope that the show continues. And let me just ask you the question. Would you want the show to continue on, but then it isn't as good as it is now? The reason I keep reiterating, is the fact that I don't want the show to continue going and then just run itself into the ground. Yeah, Tammy, I said that before. I definitely think that Tyler Perry should have his own network. Do you think Candace's plot to get revenge will get Benny killed? I think Benny's going to get killed by his own devices. Hey, Chelsea. Yeah, don't get me wrong. Now, I'm not saying that the show is bad or anything like that. I mean, look at the name of the title of my channel. I mean, we pretty much review the series pretty much every day. Like, I love the show, don't get me wrong, but there are just a lot of TV shows that go on to the point where they actually lose quality and they're just on the air to get air. Candace gets herself in hot water every time in every season. If her and Hannah reunite, something bad is going to happen. Maybe it'll take something bad to happen for them to reunite. Me and my husband love the show, and we eat together, dinner together and watch the haves and have-nots. But keep in mind, Tyler Perry going to Viacom, he's going to be working on a whole lot of other shows and movies and other projects. That's my big concern. Because with the haves and the have-nots now, it has lost quality in some respects due to the fact that Tyler Perry is working on other things. So you can imagine him going to a completely new network and then working on other projects. Unless he has specific teams for these different projects, I feel the haves and the have-nots will suffer. That's my biggest concern there. I mean, ABC, I haven't watched an ABC sitcom in a long time. I think Blackish is the closest thing to a sitcom I've sat. I remember watching like the Drew Carey Show, Whose Line Is It Anyway, According to Jim, Hope and Faith, and the list goes on. There were a ton of shows that I used to watch back in the day. Let's see here. And also, Hannah going out with the man that raped her. Yeah, I think that Hannah might be going out with Derek, and that's the man that raped her. I was skeptical at first, maybe because I didn't want to believe it. But like I did the video on before, I really think that it might be him. Don't hear is supposed to be going to BET. I don't know. I mean, I know that BET, actually, you know what? Let me just Google it real quick. I'll pull up Viacom. I love this show, but personally, I'm tired of Veronica and Candace. I think they both need to be brought down a few notches. And again, I did another video about If Loving You Is Wrong and the haves and the have-nots. Like, what show has the, I wouldn't say worst characters, but just the most annoying characters? There are so many people who never get, I guess you could say they're comeuppance. Yeah, Viacom has a lot. Nickelodeon, BET, just to name a couple of the big ones. So, I mean, for all we know, Tyler Perry might be working on a cartoon. Who knows? If Loving You Is Wrong is getting stupid, I have to agree. And I'm probably going to do a separate live stream about Is Larry Really Dead? Because I finally caught up on the show. Who do you think is going to die this season? There are so many characters who I'm afraid to say need to die because I feel like their character arcs have just run out. I think it's BET. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if BET is the network that picks up have and have-nots. That actually makes sense. Eric, you do have a point. Smallville was good, and they dragged it on too long to the point where it was bad. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. And also a side note, I actually did see Black Panther earlier today, but I also wanted to throw it out there. My second channel, which I do everything non-Tyler Perry related, just throwing this out there. Is there anybody out there that listens to or watches the Breakfast Club interviews, and is anybody up to date on the whole Monique's boycotting Netflix thing? Just let me know in the comments. I know that Shonda Rhimes is taking off a couple of shows. That is what I'm thinking on ABC. Okay. Yeah, I love Candace's role too, but I want her to do more. I just get sick of her just pointing the finger. The biggest thing with me and Candace is the fact that she's still going on about her money when she blackmailed and extorted it from Jim. So it was never her money to begin with. So she's pretty much lashing out at everybody else at her own faults. Oh, Shelby, you watched The Breakfast Club? Hey, did anybody watch Monique on The Breakfast Club today? I actually just finished watching the interview. And I mean, if enough people want me to, I'll do a live stream on Black Panther, and then I'll also do a live stream on the Breakfast Club interview, or at least just Monique in general. So, yeah, I mean, Cheryl, you're right. Hannah's the only person that hasn't done anything conniving. She had a past, but it wasn't like Candace. She pretty much confirmed that she wasn't like, yes, Tammy, I did see that too on The View. So, I mean, if you want to call in, we could definitely do a live stream on that. So, you know, just let me know in the chat if you want to talk, you know, on a live stream about that. Barry Green, who do you think Candace's father is? I don't know. I hope it isn't Derek, but it might be. Yes, I was upset. I like to see those streams. Okay, yeah. We can definitely do that. Okay, will Candace and Jeffrey get together in the future? No, it will be interesting, but he's gay, so nah. I love Candace, and Tinka does an excellent job. Yeah, I don't get me wrong. Like, whenever I say I don't like a character, I'm not saying I don't like the actor or actress portraying them. But like I said before, I'm just really afraid that this show will run itself into the ground if it goes to another network and it loses steam because Tyler Perry is working on too many other projects. Gia might die soon. Well, we know she's going to be on top of Jim soon, so we know that much. Like, I would love to see this show continue. I mean, one of the biggest things that people have been talking about, and I agree, the show is written to be a 5 days a week kind of soap opera, but it's only once a week, and that's a problem because we only get so many episodes per season or per year. I like Hannah, but her holier than attitude. Yeah, I have to agree. What if Derek's supposed to be dead wife appeared in the scene with Hannah? So tired of Monique. She lost the weight in her head. Hey Tammy, would you like to be on a live stream with me later on where we talk about this? I'd love to actually talk with somebody about that. Pip, I think Derek is nice, but here's my fear. Usually whenever a nice new character comes into the scene, they have a past or a secret, and when it gets revealed, it's just, I don't know. I watched Tinka in her first role in Knots Landing. Oh, cool. I think that Justin will go down for Big Quincy's murder. I mean, the fact that he was involved and David pretty much shut him down, I love that scene. I think that was foreshadowing. Yeah, Candace is a good villain. I wouldn't say she's a good villain because she's just spinning the same tricks. Yeah, I know the Pains come on. I actually saw about 3 or 4 clips on the OWN YouTube channel, and I can pretty much guess exactly what's going to happen. You got Nyla, who's like staying up late, watching TV, waking up people, erasing Curtis and Ella's TV shows off of DVR, and they're probably going to talk about her not really going by house rules. I don't know. Is Erica going to die? Catherine getting on my nerves, and Jeffrey getting tough now. I don't think Catherine's getting on my nerves. I just feel like she's. The only thing about Catherine is the fact that her character has shifted drastically since last season. And I really don't know why. Micah, don't worry. There are a lot of other shows. But I can't wait to see what's going to happen with Erica and David. Me too. Especially because Veronica says she's going to go after Erica after saying she wants in on Candace's plan to get back at David. So it's like I said, like I feel like if Candace and Veronica work together, at the end of the day, Erica's going to be killed in some way, shape, or form. I mean, you look at Jennifer was after David, she's dead. Maggie was after David, she's dead. Now Erica is plotting against David via Candace, so she might end up dead too. I like who the fear. Yeah. Whoever killed Amanda was the one that knows. Here's my thing. People are saying it was Professor Cannon. The person that killed Amanda needs to still be alive, because if that person is dead, it would make little impact on the series, in my opinion. What do you think about the 11 Years Wrong episode? I think that Eddie is an idiot. The fact that he literally peed on a body, leaving his DNA. And I could have sworn I saw Larry's chest moving when they first showed him laying on the truck floor. But then in the next scene where he had the bag over his head, he was completely still. Yeah, the social worker just dropped out of sight after she gave Candace all the money she could get from the loan office and then never was seen again. If Loving You Is Wrong is a 5-day soap opera, it's ridiculous. Both shows need to fast forward 5 years later and show where the kids are. Yeah, they should put it on iTunes, Netflix. I agree. Like, they don't have to put the current seasons on there, but if they put like the first couple of seasons, that would be great. Justin's mother does have evidence, but where is she at? Like, where is Justin's wife too? There are just so many of these characters just up and disappeared that the haves and the have-nots is going to be having more characters that fulfill that category than if Loving You Is Wrong. So I guess you could say in agreement that BET seems to be the network that the haves and the have-nots should Justin's mother, remember Pearl, the neighbor that lived across from Candace, the one that had the cameras pointing at the house, and the one that kept saying there was a man that walked in that house and he never came out. Yeah, all the characters vanished. I mean, if Love Me Was Wrong is notorious for all the kids either being asleep, staying over at a friend's house, or they are at school, so. He isn't dead. Randall found his location on his phone. That doesn't mean he's not dead. I mean, if, like, let's say I keel over, but my phone is still on, wouldn't you be able to trace my phone? So. Maybe Quita and Oscar would get married. That was funny. He's like, you want me to turn a trick? Like, I'll get your white ass. Like, no, I'm good. Yeah, Mitch and Candace did used to date. Quita might do something to Candace. Yeah, there's no way Quita's just going to walk away without getting some kind of vengeance. I wish that Candace and her mom would come together. Don't we all? But hey, just a quick question here. Two things. Now, there are 2 more live streams I want to do, but they'll be on my other channel. But the thing is, I need to know if anybody wants to go over there and subscribe and then be able to talk with me. I want to talk about Black Panther, because I did watch the movie. And then I want to talk about Monique's interview on The Breakfast Club. Does anybody want to join me in that? Yeah, let me type the channel in. Okay, just typed it in, YoungBuck888. That is the name of the channel, and I also put a link. Yeah, guys, I really appreciate any support on this channel, and by support, it's just a simple subscribe. And hey, guys, I just put in a link. Oh, sorry. Yeah, link. And you should see YoungBuck888 at the very top. You can hit subscribe there because I'm going to be doing a live stream real quick. And I'll put in another link, same channel. Okay. Now, I'm not going to end this stream just yet. So I got the links in there. You can go there, subscribe. But let me go ahead and answer all these questions here. Okay. Did you ever do a live stream on Catherine and theory about the gun being the same as the one that killed the DA? I haven't done a live stream yet. I might actually find another person to talk with. You know, have some callers in. I think it's been a while since I've done a live stream with another person. YoungBuck888. Denise, that is correct. It is all together one word. And if you look in the chat, I just put in a link for it. I'm just going to put in there one more time. There we go. All right. I'll probably do a live stream about the gun this weekend. Yeah, this weekend. Quito will try to sleep with Oscar. I'm seeing Black Panther. I will join the page support it. All right, appreciate that. Hello, everyone. Hello to the host. Hey, how's it going, Miss Jones? And we were just talking about there are no kids on the haves and the have-nots. Well, there were, but unfortunately got killed, so. Thanks, I didn't miss it. Hey, Mel Rose. Yeah, that's right. You haven't missed it. I'll definitely be doing it probably sometime tomorrow. But overall, I feel that the haves and the have-nots, I think the fan base, as loud as we are, we can probably keep the show going. But like I said already, as long as the show doesn't lose quality, I'll be 100% satisfied. Who's going to die next? I have no idea. I don't think Love Thy Neighbor's coming back. All right. Well, guys, thanks for tuning in. And just one more time, I'm going to put in a link for my second YouTube channel. Now, what I'm going to do is get everything set up for the live stream. I'll do Black Panther first. I'm going to talk about Black Panther first. Now, guys, YoungBuck888, there's a link. Go over, subscribe. That's where I'm going to be doing my live stream on Black Panther, and I'll be right back.